in John 13, Jesus washed his disciples' feet and instructed us that we should do the same. Besides his death on the cross, this was one of the most humble acts of service that Jesus ever performed. And in just a second, I'm going to ask you guys to wash each other's feet. All right. Matt, I'm going to give this to you, and I'm going to give you 2 towels. There you go. There might be 3 there. Just 2? Okay. And I'm going to give you that one. You hang on to that for a second. So, Matt, what I'm going to ask you to do is to soak one of those towels, okay? And the other one's going to be to dry her feet. But for the one that you're going to soak, go ahead and get it nice and wet. And if you could kneel down. And I know her feet are not going to be spotless when we're all said and done. This is more symbolic than anything. But if you can go ahead and wash her feet, I'm going to share some words with you while you're doing this. Matt, as you wash and dry both of her feet, remember what this act of service represents, that you are willing to have a heart of humility, kneeling before your spouse just as you did when you proposed to her many years ago. You're communicating to Kelsey that you're willing to journey with her through the muck and mud that we will inevitably trudge through in life. It also places you in a position of prayer, on your knees, which is a great place to be in marriage. Matt, as you have your feet washed, remember that Kelsey is showing you how much she loves you and wants to serve you. She wants to always be there to support you and keep you at your best. And by allowing her to do those things, you're showing her that you want her by your side every step of the way. At this moment, you're in a position of power. And just as there needs to be a leader when couples dance together, God designed men to be leaders in a marriage. But never forget this. Just as you washed Kelsey's feet first, you must always, always, always demonstrate to Kelsey your love for her by serving her first. You set the example, Matt. You chart the course, and you be the first to always bend down and care for her every step of the way for the rest of your journey together. Matt, I'm so honored that you would ask me to help with this vow renewal ceremony. And as I was preparing for this, I felt God speak to me about ways that I needed to love and serve my wife better. So even in this moment, thank you for our friendship and for what this represents. I would love to end this by asking you two to pray with one another. And I'm going to step away and I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to pray for your marriage, and we're going to ask you to pray for our marriage. And I hope that we can do that for the rest of our lives. So you guys do your thing, and when you're done, come get us, okay?
I love